Russia has unleashed one of its most intense assaults yet, pounding Ukraine with hypersonic Kinzhal missiles and drones. From May 12 to 15, strikes hit defense factories, energy grids, ports, and airfields. But in Kyiv, a missile tore into a residential block, bringing the war straight into civilian homes.
Such a tragedy has occurred. Children have died. Honestly, folks, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. It's the 21st century, and yet this is happening in our country. It's very hard. I have a little granddaughter, and it's very hard. We felt it. We almost felt it firsthand, since we live nearby.
The toll in Kyiv has climbed to 24 dead, including 3 children, after a missile flattened part of a 9-story building. Rescue teams searched for 26 hours as families mourned. Flowers and toys now line the site as global anger grows over what Ukraine says was a strike on civilians.
The search and rescue operation lasted 26 hours. During that time, firefighters recovered the bodies of 24 victims, including 3 children. More than 30 people were injured across Kyiv as a result of this incident. 8 people were wounded, asked for medical assistance, and 4 of them were hospitalized.
Ukraine calls it terror. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says a cruise missile wiped out an entire section of a residential building with people inside. He is urging the world to speak out, warning silence will only embolden further deadly strikes.
This morning, I was at the site in Kyiv, where the Russians destroyed a residential building, an ordinary apartment block. With their Kh-101 missile, they practically wiped out an entire section, 9 floors. Remnants of the missile were found in the basement. 24 people were killed, including 3 children. Ordinary people. They were simply at home, unfortunately. My deepest condolences to their families and loved ones. It is important that the world does not remain silent about such strikes, and it is important that support for Ukraine continues. This support is not about us taking what belongs to others. It is about helping Ukrainians defend what is ours, our freedom, our lives.
Kyiv has begun striking back. Zelensky says Ukrainian forces have hit Russian oil and military sites in response. He also warns Moscow is deepening coordination with Alexander Lukashenko, raising fears Belarus could be pulled further into the war, opening a new front.
Of course, we must respond to Russian strikes against our cities and villages in a just and tangible way. I approved certain response formats. Last night, the enemy already saw strikes hitting, in particular, their oil facilities and military sites. We are continuing these operations. Our intelligence services are also performing effectively. First, we clearly understand what is being discussed between Russia and the leadership of Belarus. The Russians have recently stepped up their activity. In talks with Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko.
On the battlefield, Russia claims fresh gains, while drone warfare intensifies across multiple fronts. From FPV strikes to heavy systems, the hub is escalating, not slowing. With civilians dying, retaliation underway, and fears of a wider war rising, this conflict is entering a far more dangerous phase.